Alright, we are back with another tier list for Ghost Recon Wildlands, the Ghost War. So let's get right into it. I think this will be a bit easier than the classes, because most of those perks are just shit. Like utter dog shit. Like Athletic Sprinter. So this perk allows you to sprint longer 20% before you are exhausted. But this does not mean you are 20% faster. Actually, I think this is basically a 1 to 2% increase in speed, maybe. Because running isn't that much faster than walking. So yeah, it's just D tier. The next perk is Dexterity. This allows you to switch and reload weapons faster. I've never used it too much, but it's definitely better than doing nothing, which is D tier. This Athletic Sprinter one. So for now, maybe I'll switch it up later. For now, I'll put it in C tier maybe. So it's pretty bad, but yeah, I think most of the perks are pretty bad, to be honest. So what am I gonna say? A drone pilot is pretty good tier. It's not S tier, but it's pretty good if you have a scout or the saboteur drone, like the silent, undetectable drone, because you can. So I think the cooldown is 20% faster, or the recharge rate is 20% faster. I don't know, but you can use a drone more often, and that's awesome. So what I don't like about this is that doesn't actually decrease the cooldown of your drone ability. It's just the cooldown to start your drone, which is a bit sad. But yeah, maybe this would be too overpowered else. I don't know. Let's get on to the next one, which is Fighting Spirit. I think only the assault classes get this perk. I think what this does is, if you're out of combat for some time, you will regenerate up to 65 HP. So you can never go above 65 HP with this perk, except you restock at a restock crate, of course, right? But this will not, like, if you have the tank, you will not go to 65% and 100 and whatever HP, it will still only go to 65 HP, which is not a lot for the tank. So, I don't know. I think it's better than Dexterity, but definitely worse than Drone Pilot. And yeah, not all classes can use those perks, but I still try to rank them all in one tier list. So next up we have Full Bags. I love this perk. Only drone pilots can use this perk, and you basically get 2 of each of your items additionally for free. So if you have a class that gets 2 flashbangs and 2 grenades, you now have a kit of 4 flashbangs and 4 grenades. And this is really awesome on the mortar, because the mortar can then get up to 4 mines and just, yeah, do some little shit piles anywhere he wants. I think, yeah, depending on the class you use it on, it can be S tier. Like on the mortar, it's probably S tier. On all the other classes, I think it's worse than drone pilot. Yeah. Nah, depends on the situation. I think it's still A tier. Next up we have, I don't know, I have to look it up. I've never used this shit. It is, where is it? Ghost Sense. I think this one was the perk that instantly notifies you when you are marked. I think also the marksman classes can use this perk only, not any other class. I've never used it. I mean, I've tried it out, but I've never found that useful. I think it's pretty fair to put it behind this dexterity perk. Yeah, because it's not useful. I don't think it's useful at all. Because some snipers also just turn off the marks and then, well, completely wasted perk. Hollow point ammo. This is straight S tier perk. Just because. Yeah. So first, a little explanation. This can be used only on the marksman classes, and if you hit any bullet with your main weapon, it applies a bleeding effect to the enemy, which over time drains up to 50 HP or something from them. On sniper rifles, this basically means you hit once. If he doesn't go to a crate, he's definitely dead within like maybe 1 minute or something. Yeah, straight S tier perk. Really annoying also to play against. Yeah. So this is why I'll put it in S tier. This is Mirrored Mark. Also another perk I've tried out but not really found useful. Because the problem of all those perks the marksmen have is it does you can either choose one of those or hollow point, and there's no way you would choose anything over hollow point ammo on most of the marksman's classes if you use a sniper type rifle, because bleeding is so good. Yeah, I just put in C tier. Maybe it's even a bit better than this one, because if you have a sniper and he actually marks you and your team doesn't know yet where he is, like if you have a pathfinder or something ugly like that camping in the bush and he marks you, well, then maybe you just found out where he lies. Yeah, where he lies, and this could be useful, but it's so extremely specific and situational. This will happen in 1 of 300 games or something, I guess. And yeah, it's just not worth it. Let's get on. This perk is Quick Getaway, and it allows you to basically lose your mark really quickly. I think 1 second after you haven't been seen anymore, after you're not in view of an enemy anymore, you lose your mark. This can be really good on specific classes. For example, if you are using the tank and use the tank specifically to unmark with the ability of the tank, unmark your teammates. Usually you are marked for, I don't know, like 8-9 seconds, but if you use this perk, you use the ability, whoop, your teammates are invisible anymore, aren't marked anymore, you are marked for only like 1 or 2 seconds, and then you're also not marked anymore. So in this case, this is a really great perk. In all other cases, I don't know, there are better perks. I think B tier is okay because it's, I think, much more viable than those here. Okay, another situational perk. This perk is awesome if you're playing with a team and want to take the Recon Tower, because this allows you to take the Recon Tower in 5 instead of 10 seconds, which is huge, especially if you have enemies running into the Recon Tower to kill you while you are on the access point, right? And just getting those 5 seconds extra is awesome. But for all other things, it's not that great. Yeah, you get the bonus that you can, I think, revive your teammates about 1 second faster than without this perk, but usually if you're reviving your teammates by hand, They are pretty safe anyway, so this doesn't matter so much. You can take other perks instead that are much more better. Yeah, much better in this case. Yeah, so situationally on the smoke or something, awesome S tier, but for all other classes, it's not great. Maybe I'll put it in front of B tier because I like to play smoke so much. Oh yes, another perk for assault class types only is safety first. And safety first is extremely awesome. It basically makes you immune to mines because you always mark mines within a 20-meter radius or something, maybe only 10, but it's enough to not step into them. And this is so great. If you're pushing an enemy team inside a building, you just have one on your team who has this perk, and all mines are getting marked instantly when put down if you run to their, or if you run to the range of the building. Awesome, super viable for pushing buildings. Viable, vital. Okay. Yeah, I love this perk. And next up we have Severe Wounds, and another perk that is only available for Marksman class. Yeah, for Marksman classes. I don't like it, to be honest. It just extends the time that it takes to revive a person that you've killed by 5 seconds. So you kill one, normally it takes about 3 seconds to revive them. Now it takes 8 seconds. I don't know the exact timings on how long it takes, but yeah, it's not that great because if someone can get this person up, they are safe anyways most of the time, and just a little bit longer doesn't make it so good. Yeah, I don't like this perk at all. Next up we've got Steady Hands. I personally really like it. It's an awesome perk. You just without ADS you can just spray and enemies die. Especially with the assault classes, this one is really awesome. You just run around and shoot without aiming, and you hit everything you shoot. It's great. So just for everyone to be on the same level, this one, it basically shrinks your how do you call it? Yeah, the spread when shooting without aiming down your sights. And it also reduces the spread while you move. Yeah, this is basically what this does, and it's awesome. I love this perk. And the next, maybe the last real perk, is Thermal Vision. This one is a perk you only get on drones, and it allows you to use, well, Thermal Vision on your drones, which is awesome. I think this one is even better than... Yeah, it's... Well, it's all S tier what's up here, and this is... Yeah, I'm not even sure what is better of those perks. Yeah, so... yeah. I don't know what to say about this. It's great. You can spot people lying in bushes, behind anything. If it's raining, you can even see through smoke with this perk, which is awesome because you can ping your teammates where to shoot in the smoke, and then they shoot through the smoke like it's not even there. Yeah, this is an awesome perk. I think, yeah, these three are also all perks that are only available to like one of the class archetypes, right? This is for assault classes, this is for marksmen, and this is for drones, and these are just the very best perks for those classes. Alright, and last but not least we have this, what is it called, trainee perk. It's basically just you just get 20% more XP, but I don't even know how to rate this. I'll put it in D tier because I've never used it. Alright. This was it. Let me know what you think about this tier list. If you prefer one of those perks I've put into C or D tier. Yeah, let me know, and maybe we'll see us in the next one. Bye.